Greetings, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Susan Arendse. For those of you who are joining me for the first time, thank you. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and press that notification bell if you want more of these controversial topics. I want to try something different today. And in order for me to do this, I need to be bold. There's no time for weakness. Now, I can say this to you with the greatest amount of confidence. You can go to any channel on YouTube or any social media platform and find the things I'm sharing with you on my channel. You will not find it. This is one of a kind. You can bring your pastors, prophets, all clergymen, theologians, chosen friends, and I'll tell them, many are called, but few are chosen. And on this channel, before I continue, I need to find out from you whether you eradicated the devil entity out of your mind. Remember, God cannot build on lies. Now you going and you praying and you want spiritual awakening. You want spiritual enlightenment. You want a lot of spiritual phenomena to happen with you. But it's not happening. Because you are building on lies. The other point is, you also believe that Jesus died for your sin. And we're telling you, no, Jesus never died for your sin, but Jesus died to show us this life beyond the grave. In broad daylight, for all to see. Now you take an infant, and when you want to demonstrate certain things to an infant, you have to build the puzzles or blocks for them to picture it. So these people, these entities, demonstrated this like an infant to you. For Jesus to die in front of everybody. In 2,000 years down the line, some of you still question whether you're going to wake up beyond the grave. Now we passed that stage. We know we are going to wake up after death. The problem you face now is, what are you going to do when you open your eyes on the other side? And this is the message that we're trying to bring to you. We're trying to take you, basically take your hand and walk with you. Do you know what's happening in the afterlife? Do you know how we're stagnating? People get there and expect judgment day. They don't know of an afterlife. You know, I've been repeating this thing over and over and over. We need to move on now. Because there's other things that I need to explain to you. But it's like you're dragging me back. Every time there's another person dying, I just hear rest in peace. There is no rest and there is no peace. God does not deal with sloth. We're moving on. Didn't Christ say, my Father's house is many mansions? So how are we going to go into that mansions? Stop dreaming. This is not a dream. This is a reality. We need to move on, people. Earthlings, my people. Do you want me to quote Bible verses for you now? So that you can see what I'm talking about. I am not going to stroll your egos and give you the prosperity preachings. No. You must actually see your clergyman, your priests, and all of them in the afterlife. The video I made of the spiritual body, what's going to happen, that minutes, that seconds after you passed, not past, let me get it right because past make you a bit scared, when you transition to the afterlife. Then I deciphered another video. The tenants, where God paid the worker one dinar in the morning, this other worker another dinar, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and so it went until 12 o'clock. And the worker that received one dinar in the morning and worked the whole day, and yet the one at 12 that night received the same dinar, argued. And Christ told him, listen, is it not my money? Can I not make decisions what to do and how to spend my money? But it wasn't actually speaking about the money. This is the codes, remember? They were speaking about us entering the afterlife. Many of you will say, our whole life we've spent serving God. Why is it that the person that enters the afterlife and realizes that there's God gets the same payment as what you're getting, that lived a life for God? And what is the answer? You got it already. Christ said he can decide what to do and how. There's no recipes in life. Brothers and sisters, there's many books written. And some of these books were not included in the Bible. One of these books, or such books, are the Gospel of Thomas. You know Thomas. Can I say he was an atheist? He never believed. He said, if he doesn't see or feel the wounds on Jesus' body, he will not believe. Now, I want you to understand that we're dealing with entities here that is intelligent, far beyond our understanding. Out of all the disciples, why did they choose Thomas in the book of Thomas? I also mentioned to you that the Bible was tampered with. There was things added into the Bible and things taken out. Now, many of you don't want to believe it because you feel that the Bible is your Alpha and your Omega. But you also know human beings. You know your brothers and sisters. What will people not do for power and wealth? It's painful. But this is the reality that we have to live with and by. So intelligence told or foretold God that the Bible will be tampered with. And they made arrangements. Christ came and he spoke in parables. You saw my video, how Jesus became Christ, didn't you? So I don't have to explain how Christ came in the form of a dove and spoke in parables, spoke to us as children. And our learned friends, yes, a child only educated at school is an uneducated child. So our learned friends, with all their degrees and everything, realist, they didn't see it. They never tempered or tried to change any wording in the parables. The Gospel of Thomas speaks about the person that will be able to decipher these codes. I've deciphered 2 already for you. Did you see my video, Spiritual Body? Okay, that was beginning stages. So I have other videos to decipher for you. We cannot be stagnating. We cannot die and get to the other side and not know what happened to us. We cannot question. Did we die? What happened? Remember the demons, when they saw Christ, they asked him, did you come before our time? This is a topic for another day. I can hear the spiritual world telling me not to go there now. Where I will go, it's not so much a parable that needs deciphering. It is Mary and her sister sitting in front of Christ. And he was talking, explaining truth to them. So Mary came and she asked Christ whether it's fair that she has to prepare the lunch and food for them. And Christ answered, he said, Mary, you are worried about many things. I think this video is going to be too long for me to explain Mary and her sister. It calls for another video. Do I change and come back fierce? Hang in there. Another video is coming right now.